Are your academic papers getting lower grades than you expect? You might be making common writing mistakes that are easily fixable. In this video, I'll reveal 5 mistakes that student writers often make, and more importantly, give you the strategies to immediately elevate your essay and research writing scores. Mistake number 1. Don't use contractions. What's a contraction? Well, it's where you join 2 words together using an apostrophe. Using contractions makes your writing too casual. It's okay to use them when speaking, but they're never used in academic writing. The good news is it's really easy to fix this. Just use the 2 complete words. For example, can't becomes cannot, and won't becomes will not. So instead of economic growth can't be expected until 2030, we write economic growth cannot be expected until 2030. And instead of export figures won't improve overnight, we write export figures will not improve overnight. That's an immediate improvement. Mistake number 2, don't use phrasal verbs. So what is a phrasal verb? Well, it's when a verb, an action word, is followed by a preposition, a small word that shows, for example, location, direction, or time. Examples include bring up, look into, take on, and figure out. Phrasal verbs sound too casual in academic writing, and they need to be replaced by more academic-sounding words. So instead of writing, the author brought up an important point, we could write, the author raised an important point. And instead of the study looked into the causes of climate change, we could write, the study examined the causes of climate change. And the issues were difficult to figure out becomes the issues were difficult to solve. That's sounding much better already. Mistake number 3, don't come across too strong. Why is this important? Because in academic writing, you need to show your understanding that there is always more than one side to an issue. So for example, if the topic is connected to climate change, instead of writing, it is obvious that climate change is caused by greenhouse gases, you could write, it is highly likely that climate change is caused by greenhouse gases. And instead of everybody knows that global temperatures are increasing, you could write, it is probable that global temperatures are increasing. And instead of there is no doubt that wind turbines are a threat to farming, you could write, there is a strong possibility that wind turbines are a threat to farming. In this way, you can provide convincing arguments that sound less personal and so will then be more persuasive to the reader. The next step is to support your position by including evidence from experts and follow this up with an in-text reference. For information on how to do this, see my video titled Using Reporting Verbs in Academic Writing in my channel. Mistake number 4, don't use got, get, or done. In academic writing, the verbs got, get, and done are completely avoided in favor of more formal academic alternatives that are more precise in their meaning. Got and get are often replaced with words like obtained, acquired, received, or achieved, while done could be replaced with completed, accomplished, finalized, or executed. So instead of the survey got many responses, we could say the survey received many responses. And the aim was to get a high response rate becomes the aim was to achieve a high response rate. And the paper was published after the research was done becomes the paper was published after the research was completed. Sounding much better. Mistake number 5, don't use not and any. Here's the thing, if you use the words not and any in your essays, you'll most likely lose points because these words just sound too casual. The good news is it's really easy to fix this. Here's how. Firstly, instead of not much, you could use the word little. So instead of writing, there is not much evidence to support this position, you could write, there is little evidence to support this position. And secondly, not many could be replaced by few. So instead of the study did not find many examples, you could write the study found few examples. And finally, instead of using any, you could use no. So instead of the study did not observe any examples of faulty products, you could write the study observed no examples of faulty products. And that's it. So good luck with your studies and don't forget to check out our other videos.